Don't cross the streams. Would be bad.
So we have one half of the CTS crew, Hailey Coyote and Joey F. and Stones. Big J will be joining us momentarily, and Drew is in undisclosed location doing undisclosed things. No, he's not dead. I know it's a popular Reddit theory. You saw him a couple weeks ago. We've just been busy. Hi, Todd.
Yay!
Hi, Todd.
A little
So,
bit.
we got Todd for a couple minutes. So, while we have Todd, there is something coming up this weekend, Todd, that you and I would like to watch. What would that be?
Das WrestleMania.
The greatest show of them all.
It's true.
Now, Todd, let me get my little chalk marker out. We're going to take a little Wrestle Fandom style on here on Crossing the Streams.
Chalk marker. That's sweet.
Yeah, I do. Because I have that little chalkboard in front of me. And, so I'm going to make our little tally boards like we've done in the past. T and J. So, Todd, first things first is The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory with iShowSpeed versus Yeet, the Usos, along with L.A. Knight. Who do you got going over?
Yeah. I don't. Just because of like who it is that the Vision is going against, like I feel like the Usos and LA Knight are going to win it. It seems like too random of a pairing to have them not win it. You know what I mean?
So, yeah,
and it would seem stupid to start some kind of something between like LA Knight and the Usos, like because somebody did something. You know what I mean? Like something like ridiculous, because that just. Where is any kind of storyline for that? You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the smarter.
I think they're going for heel Jey Uso, and I think something's going to happen to cause the Usos to lose, and I'm going to say the Vision wins. And then we have the Scottish Psychopath versus Fatu. Our man Jacob Fatu. I think I just answered my own question there.
Yeah, like especially because he hasn't been around for a bit because of injury and all that. So yeah, I think they're gonna be like, here you go.
We have our first women's world championship match: Stephanie versus Liv. It's Liv, right?
You know, as much as I'd like to see Stephanie keep it, I feel like I just got squished down in size.
Me too. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hey, buddy.
Hola, senor.
So Todd's got a limited amount of time, so we sent it and just hopped in. So you asked the question, Jeff. You asked the question, what was all that? So if you pull it up, I'm going to have you read them to us now because that's the WrestleMania card for this weekend, and we're going through it real quick.
Oh. The caucasity that you're making me read this right now.
We're on number 4 of the first text.
AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Who's the champ there, Jeff?
I'm going to assume AJ Lee with the little C.
You would be 100% correct. Where are we going, Todd?
AJ.
Yeah, I think she wins too. I think they're going to continue with Becky just getting effed. Next, Jeffrey.
The Irresistible Forces versus...
Oh, it's like Nia Jackson fucking...
Yeah, Nia
Lash
Jackson, Lash Legend.
Uh-huh.
Versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Okay. Versus Bailey and Laura Valkyria.
Damn close.
Versus the Bella Twins.
Ugh.
Jesus
well,
Christ.
hopefully, I'm hoping like a section of lighting falls on the Bella Twins, So, like,
Wow, that's awfully aggressive, Todd.
I don't like them. They don't need to be back. They didn't make it anywhere else, so I think they ran out of money and had to come back. Like,
so this is for the women's tag championship. And Nia and Lash are the champs right now. I'm giving it to Charlotte and Alexa. I think they're going to get it.
I'm gonna go with Bailey.
Oh.
Plus Bailey has a good butt.
Alexa's got a better one. Let's see. All right. Who's next?
Goldberg.
Seth Rollins and Gunther.
Maybe Seth Rollins.
Rollins better win because I hate Gunther.
Yeah, it's Seth. It's got to be Seth. God bless him. So, Jeffrey, fun fact for you that you wouldn't know or care about, but Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are married.
Cool.
She's also very Irish. Like
super Irish. Like,
super duper.
One of her nicknames is the Last Kicker.
Like when she first started, she wore like green tights and shit and came out doing like a fucking Irish dance and shit. Like when she like first started in developmentals. Like, I'm sorry, like she's an awesome wrestler, but it's very hard to take somebody seriously when they come out like doing like an Irish jig as their like entrance.
And what would be our main event for night one, Jeffrey?
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
I think they give it to Randy. Yeah, I think Randy's going to go on it.
But it says with Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee's going to be outside the ring, not like as a partner.
How old is Randy Orton?
He's like our age.
And he's still dancing around in his underwear?
This is his last. He's actually retiring after this year.
He just came back from like a 14-month recovery from like spinal fusion.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And he came back, like, when he came back, like, no one had seen him. Like, he's kind of stayed on social media and shit. He came back and was a fucking beast, dude. He was ginormous.
Bigger than he's ever been, more jacked, more cut than he's ever fucking been.
And
the dude looks like a G.I. Joe figure. Like, it's wild. All right, so let's kick off night two, a much shorter card. We only have 6 matches. What are we starting off with?
Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Him too. He's like a geriatric.
He's retiring this year too, and I bet you would not say that to that man's face.
He is fucking. He looks probably better than he ever has. Yeah, it's insane. But this fucking Obafemi is like the same size as him, and like the first night they met, he like just fucking picked him up and powerbombed him.
Dude, like, I'm gonna pull it up.
Big people power bombing other big people is insane.
Do you remember the one UFC Brock Lesnar fight, and he was just like literally playing with the other guy, like, riding on his back, and
like you gotta see this though, Jay. Like, how long ago was it? There it is.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I found it. Let me play this commercial. Like, Jay, like, when you see Oba,
your sound got weird for a second.
All right, there we go.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, it's because I was playing the commercial in the background, and I didn't want to have to show it.
Yeah, screw those advertisements.
Yeah.
Just like skip through all that.
Almost got Brock! Almost got Brock! The ruler just put down.
That's a very large man just picking up and throwing another very large
man.
Yeah, like that's. Even though they help each other do, it's still so much weight just to hold on your fucking shoulders.
Brock doesn't care. He's getting paid $1 million for the match. And typically when Brock Lesnar insists on being the opening match of the night means he wants to be home by the time the main event's on.
Yeah.
Because he lost and doesn't give a fuck. So I'm going Oba.
Yeah, Oba.
So what's next, Jeffrey?
Penta versus Javon Evans.
Javon.
Oh,
The 6-pack ladder match.
Versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev. Rusev
You're doing great, Jay.
versus Rey Mysterio.
Perfect. Don't
yeah,
diss the
dude.
619,
His
bro.
son wrestles now too. Rey Mysterio's son. Todd.
He's actually later in the night. We'll get there.
It's crazy.
Um,
It's a match I don't care about, so like,
Same.
I just don't care about it.
Same.
Who cares?
I love wrestling, but there are some matches I'm like, this was just a match to have a match. Like,
I'll say Penta retains for both of us.
yeah, we'll go with that.
Another match even though I love Mommy, I don't care about Jade and Rhea. I'll go Rhea.
Yeah, just because it's Rhea.
Sammy versus Trick.
Sammy, hopefully, but again, I don't really care.
Same. All right, so this is where it gets fun. We get the return after like 3.5 years of the Demon Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio's baby boy, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Finn will win that, especially if they bring back the Demon.
Yeah, that's what I agree. And the main event for night 2, where I think some crazy shit's going to happen. Garrett's older brother, the best in the world, CM Punk, Phillip Brooks, versus, acknowledge him, the only wrestler who's ever been a douchebag to me in real life, Roman Reigns. Punk's the champion. I'd say Roman wins.
I don't want him to, so I'm just gonna go with Punk because he was a champion for whatever fucking over 1,000 days. So I'm good with Roman being the champion for another 3 fucking years. That's just not on my to-do
Bingo
list.
card?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that's Mania, and that's Wrestle Fandom. Perfect.
Sweet.
Done. Over.
I'm a little annoyed about WrestleMania though,
Why?
because you guys are forcing it into my life, not just here, but I'm on this week's Kill Tony.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Because you're
It's-
the only one who just hasn't got back on board in their adulthood, Jeffrey.
I can't buy into it. I don't know. It's not
I'll
for
say
me.
this: it's better that the King Crapper is gone, but it still has its definite like ups and downs. But without Vince there, it's not as ridiculously stupid as it was. It's slightly stupid from time to time, but not as ridiculously stupid. Because it was to a point, it was just fucking dumb. Like, it was really just dumb to watch. Like, the thought of a storyline back in the day that Stephanie, his daughter, was pregnant with his kid. What?
Shit went wild. But
yeah.
so I didn't watch from the time we
watch
were
for a long
like
time,
in high school till Logan was born, and then they got its hooks back into me because Logan liked it, and now he don't even fucking watch it anymore. It is what it is. So
I have a couple things super quick that I want to talk about in Todd and Joe, but I have to go here in like a minute or two. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, listen!
it's time for video game news and reviews.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Fatality
It's me, Mario.
with Todd and Joe.
And Jay. Rumor is for the Switch Christmas time, remastered Zelda Ocarina of Time. Rumor. I don't know the truth. There is a rumor to it. We'll be getting that. Also in Zelda news, I didn't read much, just the headline. The movie is done filming.
Like live action movie?
Yep.
It's going on Netflix, right?
Oh,
thought it
I
was
think so. I'm not sure if it's theaters or Netflix, but yeah, they finally did a fucking live action movie, and I saw a couple. There was a
Nice.
couple of pictures from set, and like they look very much like Zelda and Link. You know, no crazy shit. So
everything I've seen has definitely looked legitimate.
yes,
Like
yeah.
I'm kind of so here we go.
So I'm excited for it. And the other thing is, new game alert. Well, Steam early access, but it is called Windrose, and I've been looking forward to it because it's basically like a better version of Sea of Thieves, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag had a baby.
Oh.
It is a crafting survival pirate game. And it's an early access right now. I just grabbed it. I probably played it for like 3.5 hours since yesterday. Like easy gameplay, whatever, but like Dr. Dank.
Nice.
But there is like ship battle, like large like ship battle, cannon fights. You can board other ships, whatever. But if anybody out there is into like survival crafting, it's definitely an awesome game. Yo,
Are you able to join like crews? Like, so say like we have our own fucking group of pirates, and then like you log in, and, like say there's only 3 of us on. We're like roaming the 7 seas, trying to loot booty.
So
bring back Sia
or NWO.
So I'm not sure, because I haven't played too much about it. I'm not sure if you're playing against other people at all, if you're playing against whatever, you can play, like, it is co-op. So like you might just be, you might be able to play with people, but you're always playing against like AI, I guess, if you will, PC,
Right.
computer. But you're fighting against like Blackbeard's crew when you do like go out to like battle and shit. So it is, like I said, it just came into early access yesterday on Steam. It's like $26 or $27 through like next Tuesday, and then it'll be in early access for like 1.5 to 2.5 years, and then like full game. But that's what I like about Steam is like people are like, man, I want to play it. When it comes out like the full version, you're paying more for it. Whereas like people that get early access, you don't have to buy it when the full version comes out. It just updates, and you paid $27 for it or whatever. But I've just been in a like crafting survival game kick. It helps my ADHD. Like I think I'm doing this will be 4 of them now at once. So,
I got hooked during COVID. There was one, I can't remember the name of it, but you were like in the deep sea on another planet.
Yes. Yep.
And like you started with nothing and had to just build your way through. I can't think of the name of it, but I
know what game you're talking about.
I was deep into that game.
Yeah. And that you do once you get going, like Enshrouded was one we were playing. Did one like playing one called Icarus, and then like one that's called Vampire's Bloodline Rising, which is cool because you're actually a vampire, like building castle and shit like that. Like it's not.
Oh, that's cool.
Your normal like Castlevania type game going after the vampire. Like it's you are the vampire. You can go to the villages. You can like feed on animals, you can feed on people, or you can turn people to be like your slaves and shit like that and give them tasks to do.
Hold up. We don't use the S word. Mind-controlled indentured servant, okay? That's what you can refer to them as.
All right.
We are very...
So you can like control people to make them your slaves, and then you can have them like you build castles and shit. It's crazy. So that's it for video games, and that's it for me. I gotta go make dinner. I'm making pulled pork tacos, bitches. I'm gonna save some pork, Jay. Don't worry. Still got a ton. Gonna save some.
I can't have meat for another 6 weeks.
That's fine. Freezer. I will vacuum seal that shit in the freezer. It'll be good.
Oh,
perfect.
So, all right, gentlemen. You enjoy. Love you all.
Later, buddy.
Love you, Todd.
Well, we're on the
now that he's gone, we can actually start the show, guys.
Speaking of the video game kick, though, I saw we're getting an Invincible game.
So, yes, and it's been kind of in the works for a minute. I'm waiting until we actually see some gameplay to actually talk about it, because I've heard different stories about it. But, Jeffrey, I have something for you.
Oh.
I got a couple TikToks for you.
Oh, it's your
I sent them to myself to show you. And they're 3 different ones. And why am I only seeing 2? Did I not open the other one? I don't think I did. Stand by. Because I have 1, 2, actually. No, they're all 3 there. Perfect. We'll start with the first one, Jeffrey. They're all 3 different genres. One's a true story. One's about a movie, kind of, but also like true crime. And the other one's just awesome. Which one would you like first, Jay?
Dealer's choice.
Copy that. So I'm going to take us back to our 20s. And this will make you kind of think about that time.
Ever measured blood alcohol content of a human living and dead were both in Poland. They were both Polish individuals.
You will not guess this number, I assure you. Either.
It's higher than you could ever imagine.
I assure you, you will not guess this fucking number.
Like off from what I'm thinking by a decimal place?
Probably. What was it? Oh, now I'm gonna have to look it up.
Guess. This is
like 0.1.
What's even crazier? This person is coherent.
Alive. Yes.
Coherent.
Alive and dead stat is actually only 10 minutes apart.
Really?
I'm just gonna guess 0.08. That's astronomical.
Legal.
Okay.
No, 0.08.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Limit.
0.8.
0.8?
Yeah.
So the highest recorded blood alcohol content recorded in a survivor was 1.374.
Oh my.
Coherent, if I remember right.
It says Polish man was found unconscious.
Okay, never mind. That one was it.
Can't you be like in a coma after 0.4? Or
Yeah,
something like
you
that?
should be dead.
Yeah.
Could be if you're not Polish.
Poland's built different, bro. Do you know?
Dude, think about that. A 1 point whatever the fuck that was.
That's insane. I remember senior prom. I'm not going to name any names.
Probably for the best.
But there was somebody we grew up with whose father was a cop, and he thought that him being intimidating to the police that showed up to the party and saying, "Do you know who my father is?" was going to help. I told him to shut up because he was making it worse. And we both got put into the back of a cop car. And while the cop
if I recall correctly, he was freaking out a little bit more because he may or may not have been going into the military.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't freaking out because when we were waiting in the cop car, this is a story that hasn't come out too much. We're waiting in the cop car, and he's trying to reach through the little opening, and I go, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm gonna get the breathalyzer, see what will blow." And I go, "No, you're not. We're not doing that." So then, like, the cop comes out and starts asking questions, and every question he's got a smart ass answer. Nope, not telling you that. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. What's your religion? I work. Like, answers like that. Yeah, dude, it was terrible. So then the cop starts asking me, and I'm answering, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's Catholic too. We went to church school together. Like, I'm answering for both of us, and the whole time I'm answering, he's looking at me and he's going, "You're a pussy," like mouthing it. And then because I was a corny kid in high school, my tuxedo, I had a cane, and I had all my stuff, and he's trying to pull my cane out of my hand, and I'm holding on to it for dear life.
You didn't want to pay the deposit on that.
Dude, I look at him, I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm going to hit him." And I said, "Oh my God." I thought we were going to jail. I held on for dear life, but thankfully his dad came and got us, brought us home, took care of it all. We had to do a little bit of community service, but it's all sealed, documented, gone forever. Just stupid kid stuff. But his blood alcohol level was probably reached those points at some point.
That shit's insane. Now listen to this one.
But a fun thing I found out at the Mod Museum, the movie Casino. There's a scene in Casino where a dude's being chased for a murder, being chased through his house, and then he's shot through the top of the head out on his out by his pool. Right now, Martin Scorsese wasn't liking how the scene was going, and he was like, "This isn't right. This isn't right. This isn't right." And the guy that he had on set with him to help him with authenticity literally was like, yeah, it's not right because that's not how it happened. I tried to strangle him with the telephone cord, but the cord broke. And then this happened, and then this happened, and found out mid shooting this movie that the guy he had helping him was the guy that committed that murder. And he got off because he turned state's evidence, and so he got immunity. So he skipped a murder charge. Wow. So he fired the actor from the scene and said, do it. And so the guy in the scene that does it is the guy that did the real murder. Holy crap.
Oh my
How
God.
insane is that?
We would never get away with a movie doing that nowadays. That's only shit that could have happened in the 90s.
Dude, just think about that. The dude who egged Scorsese, I can just picture that. Scorsese on set going, oh, it's not looking right. It's not looking right. And the guy's there as a consultant for the movie. He's like, yeah, that's not how it happened. What do you mean?
Do you know he was waiting to drop that bomb?
Oh, but like
this movie was
especially
about
like
him.
especially that day, he must have shown up to work and been like, huh, this looks, oh, fuck. Oh. And to bring us back to a less murderish topic, I got something that's also going to bring you back in time, Jeffrey. Yeah, you're reading that correctly.
Oh, I saw this one. It's great.
It's amazing.
80s hair band.
It's great.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg.
The look on his face is great.
Mixing his galley.
Might solve the mystery or rewrite history. Every day the road they're making.
I saw a Darkwing Duck one too.
Oh, I know. The Darkwing Duck one is fucking fire also.
Yeah.
So follow that gentleman on, I believe it's Tickety Talk.
I think he's on all the socials, actually.
Yeah, I believe he is too. So Jeffrey, what do you have? Did you bring anything to share today?
I didn't because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get on or not. But one thing I did want to bring up is, I don't know if you can help me with this. But
I thought we were going to save that for the OnlyFans, buddy.
The current Daredevil timeline.
Copy.
He's, in jail.
So are you talking about today's episode?
Yeah.
Okay. I was at work. Came home from work. I've not watched today's episode yet. But
so I just want to. Here's my thing. I've already blurted. He's gonna end up in jail.
So I already know. I kind of already knew this, but this will lead into what I'll talk about in a minute. But go ahead.
So on the Spider-Man preview, Spider-Man's fighting the Hand in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And the Punisher and Daredevil are clearly going to be part of Spider-Man. Is this gonna be our? Are these worlds melting together? So is the same timeline?
Is it next week's the finale of Daredevil?
I don't know.
It's either next week or the previous week. So this is what the timeline is. And then there was some news that broke this week that kind of plays into what you're talking about. So the week after Daredevil is going to be the Punisher one shot, which I believe is going to bridge the gap between Daredevil and Spider-Man. All right?
Which would make sense.
All right. So, do you remember how we were talking about when the trailer came out, how there was that little gap in when Spider-Man leaping to fight the Hand? And there's all those shots of Spider-Man in prison.
Yeah.
This week, And we knew Kristen Ritter was coming back as Jessica Jones. It's been rumored Finn Jones and Michael Coulter are both going to return as Luke Cage and Iron Fist, respectively. Michael Coulter posted a fucking photo of him, Ritter, and Charlie Cox in the prison suit. So was Jessica Jones in this episode? Okay. So she's probably going to be in next week's, and Luke Cage probably is also. So with that is telling me is that because Matt Murdock was Peter's lawyer in the last movie, and it's probably going to be publicly revealed that Matt Murdock is Daredevil, the theme for all these different Spider-Man movies has been him looking for that lost mentor. The first movie, it was Iron Man. Second movie, it was Mysterio / Nick Fury. Third movie, it was other versions of himself. So him reaching out to Matt Murdock in his time of need, when Matt Murdock was there for him in his time of need, kind of plays out perfect what that's going to be. And I think you're absolutely on the right path. And with more evidence that has come out this week, I believe that's how it's going to roll out.
Nice.
But with that talk, you completely crossed the streams into the next thing that I was going to talk about, and it's perfect. I'm going to hit some quick points that we don't need to talk about. I just want to bring up. Terminator 2 is going to be back in theaters for its 35th anniversary. One of probably the most perfect sequel ever. I know I briefly talked about Dungeon Crawler Carl last week. It's tabletop RPG Kickstarter because of all the news it's getting, and now it's getting a TV show and everything. Surged past 4.9 million in the first day.
Damn.
If you're not on the Dungeon Crawler Carl train, get acquainted. If you don't like to read books, listen to the audiobooks. You will love Princess Donut, okay? I'm telling you, Jay, you really, really should get in on this because it is so perfect. What did you send me, my good man?
So we were talking about Marvel, and it reminded me, I'm always telling you about these AI videos. AI did a Marvel and the Hangover crossover video, and it is hysterical.
Okay.
I just sent it to you.
Yes,
and it's perfect. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Hang on. Where's my phone passwords? Apparently somebody in Indonesia tried to log into my Instagram last month, so now I have to...
Oh, yeah, dude. I had somebody trying to hack my life a couple of months ago. They even called my IT at work, pretending to be me.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't get anywhere. They got caught.
Well,
I mean,
fun.
like our IT caught it, but yeah, I mean, nothing happened. They didn't do nothing. I just had to change all my passwords.
What'd you change them to?
I can't tell you that. It's a secret.
Well, you passed my test, and that was good. Good security protocol.
By the way, I could actually eat some food today.
Oh, and what did you eat?
Oh, I had a whole 2 teaspoons of oatmeal and a whole 2 teaspoons of cottage cheese. And it was the best cottage cheese I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, Jay.
Dude, recovery's actually been pretty cool. Like the first few days, I was struggling. I was hurting.
Well,
and now it's like I feel good. I've already lost 15 pounds.
Holy shit! Congratulations, boy.
Yeah, dude. Like it's only been a week.
That's
only been
amazing.
a week.
All right, so.
Right around when you go down,
We look at them once. Then we delete them.
You spin my head right around, when you go down, when you go down.
We look at them once.
Avengers Assemble for a Kickstone. That is pretty awesome. Last week, because we didn't record last week, did we?
I don't know. I was out of commission.
Yeah, no, we did not go because I was at work. Yeah. So, Marvel Zombies is getting a season 2.
Oh.
And it's bringing an interesting MCU twist. I don't think this is a spoiler. I saw the first animatic of the first episode this morning. It was crazy. I just can't say anything about it, but delivers not just on zombies, but also on an MCU thing that has never really happened before and that we're very excited to do. Don't know what that means, but I am so excited for that.
Yeah, I'm curious.
You know how much I love all that stuff. And
oh, yeah.
The interconnectivity and everything is just great. The only other thing I have is those weird celebrity quotes I've been giving you. And do you want to know what Julia Stiles said?
Sure.
So apparently Prince invited the cast of The Bourne Ultimatum to one of his concerts. And after the show, she stated they were summoned into a room to meet him. So attempting to make small talk with him, Matt Damon asked Prince, "So you live in Minnesota? I hear you live in Minnesota." And Prince's reply to Matt Damon was, "I live inside my own heart, Matt Damon."
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And do you remember Dave Holmes, the MTV VJ?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So he revealed that they were supposed to do an episode on Prince, but he showed up 50 minutes late. And Holmes said that host Carson Daly said to Prince, "We were expecting you a little earlier, so there's a lot we have to go through. We don't have a lot of time." Apparently, Prince replied to Carson, "I don't use time." Holmes said that Carson asked, "So what do you use?" Prince paused for a moment, looked Carson dead in the eyes, and said, "Truth."
What the hell?
What does that even mean?
I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin on that one. Prince, though, reminds me, I see Chappelle's thinking about bringing back the Chappelle Show.
Right.
I know. I hope it's good, but I can see it being bad. I can see it being bad.
It's one of those things.
It depends who does it with them.
It's not even that. It's because if you miss, you tarnish. There is a mythology. It's a legendary show that had a crazy chain of events that
I still to this day randomly will just say, "Fuck your couch."
Right. Dude, I'm Rick James, bitch. I don't know how I feel about that. But
I know. I'm on the fence as well.
So
but I'll watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I would try it out. So I'll finish this off here with 2 quotes from a woman that is a scholar, of visionary, and pretty much one of the most batshit crazy celebrities that people just keep tolerating. And I'm talking about Pepper Potts herself, Gwyneth Paltrow. All right.
Oh, God.
So
more vagina candles.
Goop, goop, goop. So the first one, and I have no context for either one of these, but Gwyneth is quoted saying, "I would rather die than let my kid eat a cup of soup, like the ramen cup of soups."
Okay.
And then she follows that up with this also dietary gem. I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
And well, do you want to hear about Sammy Hagar's alien abduction experience first before we go that way?
Sure.
So Sammy Hagar told MTV that aliens were plugged into me. It was a download situation. This was long before computers or any kind of wireless. They weren't even wireless telephones. Looking back now, it was like, fuck, they downloaded something into me. Or they uploaded something into my brain. Like an experiment. Let's see what this guy's knows. And yeah, so that's our we have so many more of these gems to go over the next few.
Dude, people are nuts, especially once they get in like
I feel
that
like you
fame,
hit,
that power and
yes.
fame.
You
It's
become so
just
disconnected.
Yeah, the reality rope just leaves your body.
Oh, 100%.
You're just floating in space, doing your own thing.
Ugh. All right. Well, Jay, do you got any shows or anything coming up, or are you just working on healing?
Right now, I'm just working on healing and trying to figure out how quickly I'm going to have to buy new clothes because everything is.
I still have some extra large shirts somewhere.
I'm not down to those yet.
Hopefully, I get to them soon.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. I gotta work my way up. I can't really start eating for like I don't know, right? Like 7 weeks. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal, but like the hunger's not really there, and like I legit feel like better, like inside, awesome. like none of my joints hurt. Like there's no inflammation.
Right.
Like, and I mean, granted, you know, I basically was fasting other than the liquid diet. So, I mean, like, that does have a part of it. But like, I feel great. My resting heart rate was never great. It was always like 89 to 100. Mm-hmm. It's been at a steady 77.
It's awesome, dude.
So it's like, dude, it blows my mind, like the things that are changing, how quick they're changing. Like I didn't think it was gonna be like immediate results, but it's pretty fucking immediate results. But I'm like, you know, we're going on a trip in July, and I'm like, I can't even buy clothes ahead of time for this trip because I don't know what size I'm gonna be.
Right.
I don't know anything.
Right. Yeah. That's a good thing though. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Like I'm not complaining about. I definitely need to buy new underwear soon because these ones are already like I can feel them slipping down my ass, and it's like every pair I've worn in the past 3 days. So the last 3 pairs I've worn, I guess I should say, they've. I'm like pulling them up. I'm like, do I gotta get suspenders for my fucking underwear? Like, what's going on?
Now we gotta make sure you change your underwear every day.
I for sure change my underwear every day.
Okay, sure you do.
I just didn't because I said all the underwear I've worn, and it's only been 3 days, so it's 3 pairs. It's not like I've worn 15 pairs of underwear. I don't even know where we're going with this. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm getting so deep into this.
Hey, you're getting so defensive. You just got so defensive over me just merely.
Don't worry about my underwear.
You brought it up.
You questioned it.
All right.